My name is Giles Long.
World record 1:08.24. Previous record 1:08.31.
For me, it's more than worth it. This is the new epic Olympic Aquatic Centre. The roof bigger than that of Heathrow Terminal 5. And when this place is full, it's going to hold 17,500 people. We're now under the pool, and you can already see that it's different from your average leisure centre, not only because the G-Bay Synchro team is swimming in it, but because this pool has got a flat bottom that is a constant 3 metres depth all the way through. Oh my word, the crowd have just lit up behind us like a jet engine. This is Ellie Simmonds taking her on, that wonderful metronomic stroke that she's got, that high head position to draw in the air that she desperately needs as they come into the final 25 metres. She's getting the best with Victoria Allen here. Allen, that's still that wonderful stroke, but this is Ellie Simmonds, Bob. One of the things that I really love about Sophie Pascoe is that in breaststroke, where as those legs come together, they work like two propeller blades and almost like counterbalance off each other. So they come together and almost kind of generate a vortex, if you like, which drives you forward. And she's only got sort of 1.5 propellers, but it's like she still manages to really generate that forward motion. It's that lovely dipping motion on breaststroke. One thing that we've been talking a lot about has been a lot of classification, reclassification. Obviously, Mallory Wegman was originally in your class, and now she's been bumped out. As a Paralympian, how do you go about shutting that out as in your final preparations going into your main event? Hello and welcome to Sheffield for highlights of the European Wheelchair Fencing Championship. Come now to one of the quieter parts of the venue. This is where the fencers go through their final preparations before they go out and fight.
Ellie Simmonds, how impressed were you with that performance? Because she's had so much pressure. She could have easily crumbled under that pressure, couldn't she?
Well, I think we saw all of the pressure come out from the 400 freestyle. We saw that she hit the wall and immediately burst into tears. And I think one of the things that she has, that all great athletes should have, is a fantastic rapport with her coach. Billy Pye, I bumped into him as I was walking over from a commentary booth over to where I'm speaking to you now, and he was absolutely ecstatic, and he wanted to give me a full rundown, I think, of her entire training programme, but I managed to stop him and get over to speak to you guys. What happened to Charlotte, if I could possibly bring it back to talking about some sport, is that she, you know, obviously all these girls really want to win, and I think when you're pushing it really hard, it's really tempting to just keep nailing your body every single day and possibly just slightly overcook it. Okay, the challenge: 4 swimmers, one slightly older than the rest. Who can hold the breath the longest? Stop me if I'm getting too technical. People think the art of swimming is about pulling your hands through the water. Well, it's not really. It's about placing your hand in the water, locking it in the water, and then pulling yourself past your hand.
With me today, Giles Long, 3 times Paralympian, multiple medal winner, and you know what this is like.
Well, actually, I don't. I think one of the things that's absolutely fantastic, you can see there on the screen, John said 20 deep, more like 200 deep when you're looking at these pictures. No one has ever put on a Paralympic Games like this.
Giles, you've been an absolute superstar, as always, but most people have been utterly intrigued by what you might be wearing on your legs. So as you go, you don't have to walk away from the chair because you've got a microphone on, but would you like to just stand up?
This is so cruel.
Come on, Giles.
I would like to say, in my defence, that this is Channel 4's fault because I went to the pool thinking I was going to be there all night, so I am thus. I'm going to take a group of servicemen and women that have sustained permanent disabilities from service in the conflicts in Iraq and Afghanistan. And I'm going to work with them to rebuild their dignity and self-respect. And I'm going to do that by training them to swim the English Channel. Well, if it was easy, wouldn't everyone do it?
In terms of tomorrow, who should we look out for?
Good question. Do you know what? I haven't got my notes.
Don't worry.
We're all in it together. No one gets left behind.